Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Katie, run it up.
Yeah, big shout out to Matt, Callum, Drifty, Big Kop-ish, and you know they can't stop it. Realest in the game, all you gotta do is watch it. Drifty, Kall-in, Matt on the stream still popping. The haters gon' hate cause they know they can't top it. Mo Salah, I might go and get a hat trick. Halal lifestyle, but still see me with a bad chick. Kop-ish gang got the game on lock. Going hard like the game don't stop. Fly killer like Callum, I'm going dummy. Drifty on the way, they feel when the heat's coming. And Matt still popping, his ish is still bumping. The game, we still running. I'm feeling like Zubiri with the locks and they love it. Came back, we gon' have to do another one. I don't even need to come out, they know I'm on the sun. Yeah, I put it all in the verses. My Kop-ish gang came back, we going for them. Yeah, they ain't really have to see us out. We got the YouTube thing and we put it out. Every time it's a stream, they been going crazy. And my brothers never lack, they ain't never lazy. We did a whole thing from Tampa to London, it's a movie. Every time I'm back in the booth, I'm getting groovy. I'm feeling amazing, feeling crazy like Patrick Swayze. They love how I'm coming, you know they call me baby. Yeah, I feel like Jurgen on the touchline. 4-3-3, they ain't never gonna touch mine.
Yes. What's going on, people? It's your boy, man like Matt. You know what time it is. Team Kopish. It's that Friday call-in show. Yes, I see everyone in the comments. Everyone's like, oh, it's so early. Yes, it's an early one today, unfortunately. The guys couldn't make it today. It's just me. But listen, we're still going to chop it up. It was either we don't have a show or we do have a show. You get what I'm saying? And the Premier League is back, people. So if you haven't already, people, smash that like button, please. And as you can see below, the FPL is ready to go. If you haven't joined, join now. You know what time it is. I'm going to read out a couple of the comments. Then I'm going to open the link so you lot can join me and we chop it up because the Premier's back, baby. Tonight, people. What is it? Palace versus Arsenal. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting. That's the curtain call, isn't it? Everyone's saying it's early, you know. Listen, it's an early one today, man. You people might have to get used to it now. I'm joking. It's just a one-off, people. Just a one-off. It's not going to be a long one today, but we had to get a shout out today. You know what I'm saying? Big up the guys as well. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it. If they could, obviously, they'll be here. But love for the people, them. And I had to just make sure that, do you know what I mean, people? We could chop it up before tomorrow. Tomorrow's our game, innit? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. It's just good vibes only. For the people that don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. But you know what I'm saying? It's better that we have something where we can just, you know what I mean? We can still chop it up. We can still chop it up, man. You know what I mean? Love for everyone as well. What's this? Ensman TV says, blessings, Matt. Can you drop the beat for my little man? He turns 4 today. Oi! Of course, bro. Big up your little man who turns 4 today. You know what I'm saying? Let me just drop the beat for my man still. And happy birthday to the little one, bro. Big up, bro. Big up Ensman and big up your son, bro. You know what I mean? For his 4th birthday. AD says Kopish got the game on lock. You know what time it is already. We got this thing. You know how we stay. You know how we stay, people. What's this? KZ for days here. Laugh my ass. I never noticed how the beat goes crazy. Listen, you know what time it is already. What's this? High Tech Jay said, I remember this guy. He said Pepe was good. Who said Pepe was good? You talking about what, Pepe from Arsenal? Who said that? Paul Soccer says 3-0 Palace today. What is that what you lot are saying? Palace, you know. Sultan says, Matt takeover. You know what time it is. Of course it's a takeover. And people, you haven't already smashed that like button, please. It was Cal's birthday on. In fact, it was Cal's birthday yesterday. Yeah. My birthday is on Sunday. We won't be live on Sunday, obviously. We'll be live tomorrow for the game. Won't be live on Sunday, but also we'll be live tomorrow for the game. You know what I mean? First game of the season. Cannot wait, people. Crunk King, you know. Man said I'm rocking my silk pajamas. What, the Liverpool training team, the silk pajamas. Big up for the rival fans as well. Big up. Joker. Askew says, man like Matt takeover. You know what time it is. Chainsaw says, I have to eat, Matt. That's not the reason why we went early today. Trust me, it's not the reason why we went early. Black Cam says, what's up, Matt? Promote Big Six Bands, please, bro. Of course, brother. Of course. Listen, Big Six Bands, you know what time it is already. Make sure you go over. Monts is our brother on this channel, and so the rest of the panel people. Make sure you go over there and, you know what I mean, and subscribe to them. They're doing big things, and you should see a lot of us on there throughout the season as well, and them on here as well. So big up as well. So, you know what I mean. EMJP says, what's up, Matt? What's up, bro? Hope you're blessed. Rahan says, calling show early because of Arsenal. No, it wasn't because of Arsenal, actually. No, it wasn't. No, there's a few things today that had to get sort of like rejigged. So fortunately, it was either do it early or it would have been techie. Do you know what I mean? But yes, you are right though. The Arsenal game is on tonight. Was it 8 p.m? Yes, 8 p.m. tonight. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of mad still. Yeah. Yes, son. That is just... Yeah, give me 1 second, son. Give me 1 second. I want this hot chocolate, you know. Baby Assassin says, big up, Matt. Blessings, brother. Big up. Ends Matt says, much love, Matt. Let me set up and jump on the call. Yeah, of course, man. I'm gonna put the link in soon. I just want to read out some of the comments, man. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's gassed about tomorrow. Thea says, my birthday's tomorrow. Hey, your birthday tomorrow, Thea? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do, innit? Man, I have to drop the beat for you, bro. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Thea. Just in case you weren't gonna see us tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But you better be there tomorrow, though, bro. I can't lie. You know what I mean? Paul Soccer said, my mom's birthday is on Sunday too. Hey, big up your mom, bro. For her birthday on Sunday, same as mine. Matt, your front. Zahib says, sorry, Zoheb. Sorry, I can't even pronounce your name, bro. So I think I might have butchered that. Zoheb says, I'm going to call you Zed. I don't want to butcher your name, bro. So apologies if you already have. Matt, your front three for tomorrow. Ooh, for tomorrow. Salah Diaz. And I'd actually start Nunes. I can't lie. This whole thing of like easing him in, yeah, bro, he's ready, innit? Like we ain't got to protect, man. It's not like it's the biggest game of our season, but it's an important one. 1 second. 1 second, because my son just thinks he can just interrupt, man, while I'm live. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, people. My son just wants to get involved, as always. What's this? Yeah, so I would say, what was I saying? Yeah, Nunes tomorrow. It's got to be Nunes. Has to be Nunes, guys. Come on, we can't do this whole save him and bring him on. Nah, it starts the game. Because I'll be honest with you, people. Firmino looked like he kind of not ready. I don't know. Nunes is like he's ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sultan says, finally, FPL is back. It's been hella boring about football. Bro, Premier League, sorry. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. It's mad. It's been a minute, innit? We needed the football back. I can't front people. You know what I'm saying? I pimp. Love as always, brother. Big up G. Birthday surprise sorted, but I can't get it till first home game. So apologies for the delay. We moved. Oh no, bro. Don't worry about that, brother. You know what I mean? You do enough already, brother. But love as always. Appreciate that, bro. But you do enough already, man. Don't worry about that, bro. It's calm, bro. It's love as always, G. This is a good talking point, actually, people. I'm a bit frustrated that we're starting the season with injuries. Yeah. Do you know what? It's only us here that start a preseason, everyone's fit. And then a couple of games in the preseason, we're dealing with injuries now. Because obviously we got Ibu that also says he can't start the season. Simicast looks like he might just come back in time. Curtis Jones has picked up an injury somehow. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has an apparent long-term injury. I can't lie, it's kind of frustrating, people. What are you lot saying about that? That is frustrating, isn't it? I can't front. Kai says, yes, man, how you doing? I'm good, brother. I'm good, as always. Okay, so Sean says Bobby plays first 60, Nunez last 30. See, I was thinking that, but shouldn't we just let Nunez off the leash straight away, though? But I know what you mean, because are you more worried about though, like, if he doesn't do well, he's like the game changer. And if Firmino isn't really on form, Firmino's not going to change the game either. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, put it like this. We need to make sure we get the 3 points tomorrow. Yeah, there's no and ahhing. I don't care if we're not in shape or whatever. We have to win the game regardless. We have to win at all costs, bro. So man's are saying start Nunez, but I hear it though. I understand the whole like maybe start Firmino thing. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't know, man. I just worry about potentially not starting the game like with your strongest team and then letting them get like pick up confidence because they're at home. I don't know. Ilias says, is Klopp being stubborn, not getting a midfielder? Yeah, I think so. I think even with the injuries now, I know Klopp will always turn around and say, "Oh, they're injured, they're gonna come back." So where would I find the time? But bro, in my opinion, the great Jurgen Klopp, as great as he is, he's not immune from criticism. If he's gonna sit here and say, in my opinion anyway, that we haven't got room for the midfielders, then he needs to take a look at our midfield, because we all of us know we've got 2 world-class midfielders. That's it. I don't really care how he ranks the others. We got 2 world-class midfielders. For a club at Liverpool, you need more than that. You need more. It's always a Thiago Fab thing as a pivot, and then it's like the third person is whoever you want to pick in it. We don't have that automatic third choice midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that world-class midfielder where we already know what our strongest lineup is. Obviously, we're going to change during the season. Do you get what I'm saying, people? Like, say, for example, let's give an example. Say we got like, I don't want to say his name actually because he plays for the Ops, innit? But all right, let me think of what. All right, let's just say we got Schumann. Schumann may not be world class, but for what he is and what he offers, he will probably go straight into our team. Even Bellingham will go straight into our team. Bellingham will go on that right hand side, and you got Thiago and you got Fabinho. There'll be no and ahhing. Yes, you can swap it for different games, but you know more likely than not, that's the team we go with. That's what I want to see us have. Do you know, like that, people? Man City have got that already. In fact, they've got multiple combinations, in my opinion, because they can do the whole Rodri, KDB, Bernardo, but then you could also take out one of them and put on Gundogan. You could even take out one of them if you need be, and even put Foden there, potentially. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of mad. Even the Basuma thing, like, why was we not on the Basuma thing? I don't know. It's kind of mad, isn't it, people? Darren says facts. Darren Robinson says facts. Nah, it's true, bro. Uncle Temmie says we need to get rid of Ox and Naby and loan out Jones. I'll be honest. We need a change. 100% we need a change. Like, we do. Can't front. If we want to improve, them like that midfield 3, I'm in fact, I'll be honest with you, I'm still surprised that midfield 3 are all still here. I'll be honest. Maybe not so Curtis Jones, but especially even the other two. And that's me being honest about Naby. I'll be honest, I'm actually quite surprised. Because Liverpool have left it to the last year of man's contract to then want to talk to man. It don't make no sense. We've actually made the issue there, because if Naby decides not to sign, we lose him on a free. Can't even get money for him. Kid Leroy says Naby for sure is injured every other day. I wouldn't go as far as say that. I say he's slightly improved, but I hear you. His Liverpool career has been blighted by injuries. It has been. I can't front. It has been. It's kind of mad still. Can anyone tell me the league code to the Kopish FPL, please? Yeah, do you know what, bro? Let me hold on. Let me see if I can go into the thing now. Because I put the thing there. But what I will do is I will let me see. Let me see if I can put it into the actual thing as well, into the actual chat. Here we go. So at least you can just copy it. You can just actually copy the code directly. Yeah? Let me do that for you, bro. 1 second. You know, like that, quick things. Yeah, code to the league right there. You can copy that. Yeah, that's it right there, brother. And yeah, it is running across the screen. I know, Jerome. I know. Maybe it's just easier for someone maybe to just copy the thing in it. I don't know whether you lot can do the same thing as me, but I can copy the thing in it, the chat. I don't know whether you lot can copy and paste what's in the chat. You must be able to. So, well, obviously you're doing it because you lot obviously you can join the link, so that means you can do the thing as well in it. Mr. Sinclair says Naby wasn't injured. He was ill when he's back today. Klopp going to access his fitness. Everyone after Naby, like we have one midfielder talk. We had depth. But nah, you're right. Naby was ill. Oh yeah, but I believe he is back. Sean says I agree. Jones has not improved in 2 years. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like Jones could be what it is. Jones needs to play first team football. That's what it is, and he's not getting that at Liverpool, innit? Like, for him to kind of develop into a better player, he needs first team football, man. Can't lie. Yeah, I don't know, man. Right, I'm gonna be here probably for like another hour. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just put the link in there, people. I'm gonna be here till about 2:30. The man's gotta take my son out, and then we move. But no, hopefully, even some of you like, and that's an early one, yeah. So some of you like, it's kind of you'll be able to like jump on in it, because there's a few of you that maybe you don't get a chance to like even call in or nothing like that. So I'm it does give at least other people opportunities, man. Do you know what I mean? I know we always get at the same time and we always get our regulars, but it's nice to get other people on as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Sean says, Bear Hendo slander. You guys are crazy. Yeah, it should be no slander. 100%. It's not about slander. Like, there's a difference in it. You just gotta like be like. What I will say is this, in it. Like, everyone's got their favorites and whatever, but I just think personally, you have to just look at it as a whole. Like, how can we improve? I'm not saying get rid of Hendo or nothing like that. No. What I was saying earlier on before about the midfielder is that if we was to get that world-class midfielder, in my opinion, that person unfortunately does take more like they're not Henderson's spot. And that's not slander. Do you get what I'm trying to say, people? Tallest 93 says, yes, man, Matt, respect that. Yeah, respect as always, bro. Uzman says we need to start slandering Henderson. He will get everything. 100%. No one's slandering him at all, bro. No one's saying get rid of him. I'm definitely not saying get rid of Henderson. No. I'm not saying that. Not at all. He's our captain. He's still an important player. He's still important, bro. 100%. You can't just get rid of the captain just like that. No one's saying that. I see certain people just slandering. But again, it is what it is, isn't it? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. All right, big up Tallest as well. It says smash the likes from Matt people. Man's out here buys one soldier. Come on. Yeah, of course, bro. You know what time it is. Listen, man's got the broad shoulders, you know, like that. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna have a show today, regardless. It don't matter if the show was 5 minutes or 5 hours. We was having a show today, people. Premier League is back. We have to chop it up, you know, like that. So, but yeah, apologies about the time, people. It had to be a little bit different today. But obviously, going from next week, it'll be back to normal around 7, 8 p.m. like UK time. So don't worry about that. Next week as well, we'll have way more stuff. There'll be a lot more. Yeah, put it like this week, we've had a few shows, but obviously with the season being back now, you're going to see us ramping up the shows all over again. So you guys are going to get sick of us. And if you don't get sick of us, your partners will. You know, like that. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm just watching Kopish. Still, yeah, we got to go out. Yeah, boy, we got to chop it up. That's what I get anyway. You lot might be different, but I get it in the neck. But it is what it is. It's football, man. We love it. But anyway, we're about to start. Let me get the timer. And let me remind people as well. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah. Do you know what? We'll do the 2 minutes thing. We'll do the 2 minutes thing. I'll give everyone 2 minutes. You know what I mean? I was gonna say a minute and a half, but nah, man. Everyone gets 2 minutes. So yeah, you get 2 minutes to speak. We want to speak about. I'm guessing obviously everyone's gonna be talking about start of the season. So let me bring on the first person. Tom Izzy, you there, bro?
Big up, big up.
All right, what's going on, brother?
What's going on?
Start now, bro. Yeah.
Right. First of all, happy birthday to Cal and you. Happy advance. Happy belated to Cal.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. A couple of questions.
Yeah.
So one is, if you're a football agent, after a few years of having young players by your side, affiliated to you, would you continue extend with them, or would you seek for another player? You know, young talent. So that's my first question.
Sorry, you speak. Say that again.
I didn't catch you.
Yeah, sorry. Because
So if you're an agent, football.
Yeah.
Yeah, football agent.
I'll pause the timer. I don't want. I'll pause the timer. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, if you're a football agent and after a few years of having that player with you, would you continue extending the contract? You know, some sort of affiliation, or would you seek for another talent?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And secondly, so I just came back from Singapore. So and I went to the LFC merch. So I just got this. Hope you can see.
Oh,
so
sick! Yeah.
Her book. So I'm currently reading it. And just a question: if you're a professional football player, I mean, what's your favorite healthy meal that would you have after the football game?
Favorite. I like this. This is food. You know I'm a foodie, so this is cool, bro. Yeah. That's calm with me, bro.
Yeah. And lastly, if young should football teams focus on nutrition as related to what I've just said, for youth talent. That's my last question. So
Cool.
Big up.
That. Big up yourself, Thomas. You love for that, bro. I'm gonna ask you questions now, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Later.
All right. Take care, bro. Right. So, Tom Izzy says, firstly, if I was an agent, would I keep the same person, or would I change? Like, would I keep that affiliation? 100%. As an agent, the way how you kind of build up your reputation is through trust, innit? So you kind of have to, first of all, show that you can get your first person there, get them to where they need to go, have that affiliation. That's how a lot of these agents do it anyway. It's about your grassroots, your ground roots. Like, you start off small, then you go big. So if it's me personally, if I'm an agent, I'm still, just because I might turn big time one day, I'm never going to leave the people then behind, because I started with them. We made this journey together. And funny enough, like, that's why you'll see more times than not the successful agents to the non-successful. And that's because a lot of them, they start off small, they get a bit powerful, and then they just want to cut and then start getting big clients. And what can happen is they forget who they are. They forget where they came from. Like, you need to remember where you come from in all walks of life, let alone football. So yeah, 100% with that. Favorite food after the game. You know what? If it's a healthy thing, man will probably say salmon and brown rice with some broccoli still. I can't lie. Salmon, brown rice, and broccoli. Can't do the white rice because obviously the brown rice is healthier. The broccoli, because I like broccoli, and salmon's just, listen, if you know about salmon, jeez, salmon's the one, you know. Trust me. Listen, man's just thinking, listen, I'm thinking about food now. Yeah, I might have to end the show, people, and go get some salmon. Nutrition as well. Like, what time is we talk about nutrition? Nutrition is important, yeah, for the younger generation, for this generation. And listen, nutrition is now a part of football. It's a part of life. It should be a part of your daily life, let alone in football. Like, obviously, each of their own, but nutrition is key if you want to get into sports. So I think all the top teams, listen, nutrition is in fact one of them, yeah, easily one of the most key factors you can get in football. That's why I like it so thing. Like when you look at like the inside the facilities of the teams and that, they show you they're very quick to talk about nutrition and what they do, what they don't do, the strict regimes that they are. Like Salah talking regarding Javier about not eating, what is it, white bread and things like that. So yeah, man, trust me, you have to be serious with the nutrition. So yeah, but yeah, big up Tom Izzy, great call as always, brother. Right, let me just sort out the timer again. Right, let me bring on the next caller. Chris, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, man. You hear me?
Yeah, cool, brother. Your timer starts now, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's type early for me. I live in California and stuff. You got me up here, you know.
Oh, swear, it's
The
mad
sun
early
hasn't.
for you. Yeah.
The sun hasn't even come out yet and stuff for me yet.
Oh, sorry, bro.
No worries, man. All respect. So I wanted to
What's
touch
up?
on a couple of subjects real quick. Before the timer runs out.
Mhm.
So, do you believe our squad is good enough until November?
I'll tell you what. You know, listen. It's me and my ones. I'll pause the timer. All right, I'll say this. In regards to our squad being good enough until November, yes, it is.
Okay, so I know like everyone's kind of like in the
But this
fence
is
about.
regarding injuries. See, this is the thing. That's what when I deep it now, it's a tough question. Reason being is because if we get struck by a couple more injuries, we're in trouble. I think as
I
things
agree.
stand right now, we'll be okay. Like we'll be in the
Okay.
hunt. But the problem is, we don't just want to be okay, do we? We want to be
Obviously.
more. Do you get what I'm saying? We want to be better than okay. So yeah, go on, bro.
Okay, so I say November because the World Cup is around November, if I'm correct, right? It starts in November, or is it?
I think it might be this. Yes, either November or December World Cup. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens after every World Cup? It's the summer transfer window, right? And players move because obviously there's a superstar that comes out of nowhere and they do like a crazy performance and players move. Honestly, I believe
Yeah.
I got no proof, but I think we're gonna buy in January. Depending on
Okay.
the players that we're tracking. Obviously, we're a global club. I'm pretty sure we have scouts watching certain players. I believe, depending on the player's performance during the World Cup, we're probably gonna go in for him in January. And I
So
think
going for who? Sorry. Who going for who? Sorry.
no, I'm not saying anyone entirely. Just a random
Oh,
player,
okay.
you know.
Okay.
And I honestly think it's better that way because just looking back on the effect Luis Diaz did for us in January, I think it might help us push forward. You know, it's just one way of looking at that. That's one
true.
thing.
That's true. Chirab, big up Chirab in the background as well. He says the World Cup is from the 21st of November to the 18th of December. So yeah,
You know,
yeah, you're right. It is November. Yeah. Big up
you
Chirab.
know.
Big up.
So and that's another thing. So I'm looking at like contracts that are running out. We're
Mm.
losing 5 players next year.
Definitively, that's what you think.
As of right now, because we don't know if they're going to renew contracts. Right now, we have Bobby, Naby,
Yeah.
Ox,
Yeah.
Milner, and Adrian.
That's true.
Okay,
So
next.
we're losing 4. So we're losing 4 players.
I
No, I'm
guess.
joking. Adrian, I was joking. Yeah, go on.
And then 2024, we lose 3 players, which is Thiago, Matip, and Seth Vandenberg. I think we need to bring. I think we need to bring 3 midfielders. I think we have to bring 3 midfielders.
Do you know what? I think currently stand right now, and if those players don't re-sign, we are in a bit of a pickle. However, one thing I will say, normally we have a plan. The problem is we don't always like the plan. I think that's
Obviously,
what
yeah.
it is. That's what it is in Liverpool. Like, it's not that we don't do stuff. It's just that they don't always do stuff that we like. For
Yeah,
example,
exactly.
Mane left. They got in a replacement, or just a replacement. Whether he plays, it's not about in the same position. We put in a replacement, yeah. Some of us like it, some of us don't. We went and got Ramsey. We like that because we know Trent needed obviously backup, needed cover, even though he's young. Then obviously we got Carvalho. We like that. However, it's the midfield situation which we don't like, and I feel like that's why I say, like, even though we're annoyed at not getting that midfielder, we can't be like fully annoyed. Like, I think we should be frustrated, but not go crazy. Now some people are going crazy. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
be
yeah,
annoyed. I know, son. I know.
yeah.
Sorry, my
And
son wants to get involved.
nah, no
Sorry.
worries, man. I got I got kids of my own, man. I
Yeah.
understand. Don't worry. And the other thing, who do you think is gonna be the player of the season? For me, it's Thiago,
Ooh, for Thiago.
and I'll explain why.
I was
I'll
gonna
explain why.
say Salah. The reason I'm not saying Thiago is because Thiago, I'm still worried about the injuries. I'm still a bit worried about the injuries. That's why.
So based on how we play, right? Like, you know how we play with this false nine thing, and I realized last season we criticized Jota because of like his first touch, his passing range isn't like Firmino, but then Firmino has dropped off the last couple of years. Now having Nunes now as a focal point, I think instead of Thiago passing it to, for example, Firmino or Jota, where they have to technically make the final pass, Thiago can make it. You can just pass it to Nunes, and Nunes will be in the box. You know what I mean? So I kind of see our way of playing differently.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Chris. Appreciate that, bro. But I'm gonna have to let you go, unfortunately.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. But no, I appreciate it. Love as always, brother. And do you know what I mean? And make sure you join again next week, brother, if you can as well.
I will, man.
You're gonna tune in tomorrow, right? Watch the game.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. No worries.
Cool, brother.
All right, man. Bless up, man.
Bless up, bro. Love as always, brother. Take care, man. Yeah, man. No, do you know, Chris made some good points, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because of the World Cup. Because the World Cup might force our hand a bit, depending on injuries and stuff as well. I think the contract situation, he's right, because obviously, as things stand, like, you know, we are not due to. Well, no one's guaranteed they're gonna stay in it. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. So give me 1 second, people. Let me quickly speak to my son. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah, big shout out to Matt, Callum, Drifty, Big Kopish, and you know they can't stop it. Realest in the game, all you gotta do is watch it. Drifty, Kall-in, Matt on the stream still popping. The haters gon' hate cause they know they can't top it. Mo Salah, I might go and get a hat trick. Halal lifestyle, but still see me with a bad chick. Kop-ish gang got the game on lock. Going hard like the game don't stop. Fly killer like Callum, I'm going dummy. Drifty on the way, they feel when the heat's coming. And Matt still popping, his ish is still bumping. The game, we still running. I'm feeling like Zubiri with the locks and they love it. Came back, we gon' have to do another one. I don't even need to come out, they know I'm on the sun. Yeah, I put it all in the verses. My Kopish gang came back, we going for them, yeah. They ain't really have to see us out. We got the YouTube thing and we put it out. Every time it's a stream, they been going crazy. And my brothers never lack, they ain't never lazy. We did a whole thing from Tampa to London, it's a movie. Every time I'm back in the booth, I'm getting groovy. I'm feeling amazing, feeling crazy like Patrick Swayze. They love how I'm coming, you know they call me baby. Yeah, I feel like Jurgen on the touchline. 4-3-3, they ain't never gonna touch mine. Just scored a goal, beat Burnley the other day. They gon' come back. What the hell you think they gon' say? DVD in the back, I'm a rock. Can't get past what you do, it's a stop. TAA on the wing, put it.
We back. Right. Let's get into this. Chainsaw. What are you saying, bro?
Yo, I'm going to keep this like really short.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say, I remember 2 weeks ago, happy birthday, Cal. But Cal said that we need a backup right wing, not a center mid.
Yeah.
But think about it. We've got a World Cup in the middle of the season, right? Salah's not going to the World Cup. Salah's getting that rest to recharge and smash the second half of the season. While our midfield, we've got Fabinho, Thiago, and we don't have a world-class, third midfielder like you've mentioned, Matt.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we've got a hole in our team that needs fixing, right? And why would we sign a backup when we clearly need a player in our starting 11? And the other thing I wanted to say is Firmino's not great, but as a backup, he's okay. He's good enough, but he's not great, right?
Okay.
So if we lost Firmino as well, what do we have? Jota's already injured. We're relying on Salah even more so.
Yeah.
Like people are going to slate Firmino every touch he makes, every pass he does, but that's just over analyzing Firmino, in my opinion. He's not great, but he's good enough to be like second choice, third choice,
100%.
And and I'm hoping Nunes starts for Fulham against Fulham. And I think we'll win the league. I think we'll win the Champions League as well. We'll win both.
Bro, what you think we'll do the double?
Yeah, because Klopp said book your tickets for Istanbul.
Yeah.
So he's confident. He believes in the team. We believe in the team, right? And I think the Premier League, I think Haaland wouldn't be like the player he's meant to be this season. He gets that one season to like adapt and then move on. So I'm hoping, Nunes hits the ground running, and then we're going to win both, in my opinion.
All right, listen, I'm loving the positivity, because here's the thing, like, I don't know, I'm not as confident as you, but I'm confident in it. Like, it's one of them things where, again, I don't want to like, no pun intended, I don't want to cop out, but I think injuries play a big part to how we play, to what we do. And that's because even though we have got a decent squad size, quality-wise, we know the drop-off as fans. For example, if, like you said, if a Fabinho or a Thiago get injured, we're already in trouble. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because then you've got to reach...
that's why we need that third
midfielder.
Like
third
world-class midfielder.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. And for the people that were saying, starting Henderson, no, because I think you just articulated it perfectly. Because when it comes to the midfield now, like you said, Henderson, as good as he is, in my opinion, again, is not world-class. We need world-class midfielders, I think, to take us that next step forward. Not only that as well, with the World Cup coming up as well, our midfielders they're gonna get rinsed, innit? Thiago, obviously, and Fabinho. Thiago and Flacco, innit? They're both going, right? As far as I'm aware.
I think so.
I think they're both going. I think Thiago might be a bit iffy one, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but Thiago will be on the bench for Spain.
Yeah, he'll be on the bench, but I still feel like that's the thing. Even all the traveling that you're there, innit? Like, it's even mentally, like, it's still fatigue. Even if you don't play as many games as a starter,
exactly.
The fact of you're going away to a tournament is, and he's a player that we worry about all the time.
Well, one last thing. I mentioned Firmino being a backup, but he's not great, but he's good enough just to be a backup. Yeah. I think Henderson and Naby are good enough to be backups, not actual starters. I think Ox needs to leave. Yeah. Jones needs to be loaned out, but even Jones is okay as a youth backup player. If we sign just one of Barella or Jude Bellingham, we would be fine. With Henderson being on the bench, Naby being on the bench, that will be squad depth. And they know the system. They know Klopp. Klopp knows them. Klopp could trust them on certain situations, like Henderson, Fulham away. Henderson could start that game.
Yeah, no, agreed, and that's what it is. When you've got like strength in numbers, strength in depth as well. it's one of those things where, again, I want to stress again. Let's say, for example, we was to buy just a top class midfielder. That top class midfielder, yes, he might start more times than Henderson, but that doesn't mean to say that Henderson is still not important. Because what's so mad is, and again, maybe there's something to it, but James Milner has just signed a new deal. Some people agree with it, some people don't. People know my feelings of it already. I'm not going to guarantee it, but the fact of the matter is, he's still important because Klopp still played him in important games, and he's the vice captain. That's the thing that's one thing I will say about Klopp. If he values you and he still feels like you're of use, he's not just going to hang you out to dry and just not play you just because he goes and buys someone else. That's one thing. Do you know what I mean? That we can all see. So
Thanks, Matt.
but yeah. But anyway, bro. Is that all? Yeah, cool, brother. But yeah, man, listen, I think he made some really good points. I can't even lie because back up for the right wing. Yeah, Salah's not going to the World Cup, so I understand that maybe that's not a necessity, but that's something maybe we would like to address in the summer. The midfielder, like he said, is more important, and he also was talking about Firmino as well. Like Firmino, in my opinion, is still an important part of Liverpool. Just because he's maybe not good enough to start every game, don't mean to say he's not key. And like I said as well, the injuries, bro. If Firmino picks up an injury, we're just left with Nunes as our strikers, because Jota's already injured. That's another thing as well. I can't lie to you. It is kind of mad. But then I guess it's the same thing will happen with City, right? Let's say Haaland got injured. All they would have is Alvarez, isn't it? He's the only one that's left. Because remember, Sterling, who can play through the middle, has gone. Jesus is gone. They'd have to do the false 19 with either a Foden or KDB, which is what Pep doesn't want to do. Hence why he bought the striker. So remains to be seen. But anyway, let me move on to the next caller. Yes, Trap. What's going on, bro?
All good, my man. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm blessed, brother. Yourself?
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
Cool.
Can't complain. Yeah, so I'm not as confident as the previous caller, like the double.
Yeah.
I know in there. I don't want to say that with chess because we live in that generation where you'll get outed. But I'm confident with the league. There's just so many factors. Like a lot of people are saying, I'm sick of this because Mane's left. It's going to impact us. I'm getting a bit bored of it. Everyone seems to be focusing on Liverpool and even saying that Spurs might finish above Liverpool, which I just think is outlandish. So the reason as to why I think we're going to win it is obviously we're boss. I trust Klopp. And no one's paying enough attention towards City in the sense of they've let go of Fernandinho, who's like a senior figure in that team, and he would start most games in that holding role. I know Rodri did well last season, but he's still a pivotal part of that team, or used to be now. Jesus and Sterling, they've got no pace. And listen, it's very hard to keep the ball constantly. And I know they're great at it, but then you have no pace in behind. And teams already drop so deep. Even with Haaland, he's just going to be looking for tap-ins. There will be a few goals where City might hit you on the counter and Haaland can, capitalize on that space in behind. But I think you'll rarely see that. But the question I wanted to ask you, and I was speaking to my dad about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is something for the future, because Klopp's here for a while now, isn't it? After that extension. Yeah. I said to him, the obvious candidate for captaincy when Henderson leaves or transitions out, whatever it may be, is Van Dijk.
Yeah.
I made the case for Mo Salah. The reason why is just because I just feel like he is our go-to person. He's a role model on and off the pitch. He barely misses a game. And this isn't anything against Van Dijk. Like, if he was to get it, I have no qualms about it. But I just thought Salah seems to go under the radar. Like, I've even noticed, I was starting to deep it. Salah barely has ever worn the armband, from my knowledge. And I don't know why that is. I don't know. And I think there was a game where Trent got the armband ahead of Salah.
Yeah, do you remember? I remember there was a little bit of a thing about that, and this was. I'm trying to remember. Season before last, there was an interview that he done, and he said that he was upset in it. He said he was upset he didn't get the armband, didn't it? Yeah. So that's how much it means to him.
Exactly, and I feel like he is. I feel like he's, as a Muslim guy and an Asian man myself, I look up to this man. Like, he's an idol, and it's even more of a bonus that he's a Liverpool supporter and a fan and an icon. So for me, I don't know. I just want to get your thoughts on it, really, because obviously the obvious choice is Van Dijk. No arguments against that, but I feel like Salah should be in contention as well. Maybe he is. I don't know. We'll have to. That will have to be, seen for the future. But it was just something that I thought I'd bring up. I think it's not been discussed from what I've seen online or on these fan channels. So
no, do you know? I'll discuss it with you now actually, because this is one thing I will say. One sec, Kai. I know. One thing I'll say is this year, in regarding Salah and the captaincy. In fact, I'll say there's 3 candidates: Van Dijk, Salah, and funny enough, Trent.
Yeah.
For me, those are the standout 3, and I give you my reason for each one of them. Van Dijk, because he's colossal, he's vocal, he knows the club inside out, and the presence is there, bro. Like it's just there. He's a leader even without the armband, yeah. Then you've got the local lad who's done it all at the youngest of ages, yeah? Generational talent, and is already playing well above his years. And not only that, he commands respect from everyone else because of how good he is, yeah?
It's like a Gerrard thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Then you've got Salah, who is just a legend in himself, takes on all the responsibility. I can't lie to you, but do you want to know what though? Even there's a part of me that feels like even Ali could do it, but I don't like. But the thing is, it's kind of I don't like goalkeepers doing it. So, for me, those are the 3. I think those are the 3 that I would say should be captain. If it's anyone else, like if it's like I don't know, like say there's a curb. In fact, what would you say about Robbo?
Yeah, I see that as well. But the thing is with Robbo, I feel like this season he might be rotated quite a bit, and in order to be a skipper, I feel like you've got to be there consistently. And that's not to say he's not captain material. Obviously, he's Scottish captain, and he is a leader. The way I enjoy his interviews more than most because he speaks with that Scottish flair and he says it with a bit more charisma. A lot of these other people that do interviews, they're very robotic in what they say. So I kind of switch off most of the time. Like Henderson, for example, like he says the obvious thing sometimes. With Robertson,
of course,
dynamic. But with Salah, I feel like if he was to get it, it would just prolong. I feel like he's already the face, like even more so now because he's playing with such a exuberant smile, and like Mane's not there. It's just all on him. He's like our go-to figure. So and this would just further progresses his status as an icon. So it's one to maybe
definitely. I think it's something that I think I'm going to bring up with the guys on Monday. So remind me.
I'll tune in for that.
I'm going to jot that down still, the whole captaincy thing, because you're right, it's kind of a big conversation because like you said, like
it's something we have to think about because
facts.
If we do get a Jude or a Barella, that would mean Henderson would get less game time, and then you don't want your captain to be in a situation where he's not playing that much. Who is your leader? He can be a leader in the back, but
agreed. No, agreed, and I think that's where the fan base get their wires crossed. And correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I feel like our fan base, what happens is that if we talk about getting in another midfielder, a lot of people do bring up the fact that he's the captain, and obviously he's the captain. We respect that. However, if you are the captain, but we feel like that position can be improved on, that's where we have to start thinking about these things. Because, like you said, let's be realistic, people. If we sign Jude Bellingham, you know whose spot he's taking. He's not taking Thiago's spot. He's not taking Fabinho. So I don't understand why people find it hard to kind of talk about. And I understand it because he's our captain, bro, and he's won every trophy with us. Like, big respect to Henderson.
And Gerrard's just done it with Villa. He's binned Mings as captain. He's made So and that's because he's bought that Douglas geezer, and he's probably going to pair with Conser. But that's another thing to think about potentially. But I'll tune in for that Monday show. I'll keep to see what Drifty and Cow and them think, because
I've got that written down, bro. Trust me, we'll check that up now. But blessings, brother. Appreciate
it, man. Nice one, man.
Take care, yeah. Tune in tomorrow if you can as well, brother.
Yeah, obviously, always, man. Subscribe.
Cool, bro. Cheers. Bless, man. Right, let me bring on the next caller. Joshua, what's going on, bro?
I'm good, bro. You?
Yeah, not too bad, man.
Excellent. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can
my headphones.
Here, brother.
Headphones have been mad. All right, cool.
Awesome.
So I got
cool.
I got 2 questions. One is a basketball one, and the next one is just the football one. I'll start with the football one first, because like Sadio Mane, I'm a big fan of Sadio Mane, no slander, and Drift don't come after me. But the thing with Sadio Mane is that everyone's talking like he's gonna have a massive detriment because he's not in our team anymore. But I look at it in this perspective of we got Carvalho and we got Nunes. So last season, Mane scored 16 goals and 2 assists. If I might be incorrect about that, but that's what I think it is. Do we all believe, Liverpool fans out there, do we all believe?
I think he got 20. I think Mane might have got 20, you know.
All right, 20 goals. 20 goals.
I think you know what? I think Mane got 20 in all comps off the top of my head. I will tell you right now, he got, let me tell you what Mane got. He got 23, you know. He got 23 and 51. That's not bad.
That's not bad. All right,
23 and 51. Yeah. Go on.
Still, look, Mane's been Mane for the last 2 years hasn't been the same Sadio Mane that we saw like a couple of seasons ago. And if we all believe, do we all believe that the combination of Nunes and Carvalho are not going to be doing them same numbers? Because if they're not doing them same numbers, I'm not saying individually, but together, if they're not doing them same numbers, then all right, fair enough. I say it's a detriment. But I look at our attack and we've got Bobby Firmino still there, who hopefully, I think Grizz was saying the other day that he may be getting a new contract. If that's the case, that's fantastic. Then we've got Carvalho, Elliott, we've got Jota, and we've got Nunes and Salah. Do we not think? I think our attack is fine this next season. I think it's fine. I think Carvalho is going to be sick. So what I'm saying to yourself is
definitely 100%.
Do you think that we're going to miss Sadio Mane? Because I think Sadio Mane has been on the decline for the last couple of seasons. But that doesn't mean that I don't think he's going to bat up Germany, because I think he's going to bat up Germany. Anybody who watched German football that period when it was COVID and actually sat down and watched German football, I'm sorry, it isn't as spectacular as I thought. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. Any Germans who offended,
that probably your opinion, of course. Yeah, no, that's how you feel about it. You know what I mean?
So yeah, no, I'm just wondering. Do you think that we're going to miss Sadio Mane?
Are we going to miss him as much? Yeah.
Because people are saying we won't be in the title race because we're missing Sadio Mane, and I think that's mad.
I'm gonna get into that. In fact, you know, I'll get into that with you now, bro. Bro, in terms of missing Mane, yeah, we will miss Mane. Here's what I'll say. We'll miss Mane because Mane, even though he's not the same Mane, he's still a big game player. He's still a big game player. And I know people point towards the 3 finals we didn't score no goals. That is true, but it can't also always be on him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, it just happened at a time where those finals were like very like few and far between in terms of the chances that we actually created for ourselves. Salah obviously was off. Like, Salah was just nowhere to be seen as well, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit unfair. We will miss him though, because what he's able to do, I know he's not the same electric left winger, but in terms of what he still gives you, bro, Sadio Mane still gives you everything that you need from a forward. Like, he's still one of the most complete forwards in the game. And yes, just because he's lost athleticism, don't mean to say that he's still not a problem. And I think he adapted his game as well, because I think, let's be real, bro. I know we kind of always needed a change anyway, but I look at it as it didn't have to be Mane go and you're going to get Nunes, because Nunes could have replaced Origi. Because, I'm trying to say, because if you're going to, because it's so mad is, Nunes reminds me more of Origi, because people not forget about him, but Origi was the tall striker who was supposed to be a complete striker. And unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chances, but it now seems like Klopp wants to give that tall striker, powerful, athletic one a chance. The difference I see between the two of them is that one is more aggressive than the other. And one, I think his off the ball running is smarter. Whereas Origi drop ball into feet. Origi's a bit different. Put the ball in behind for Nunes and he will just chase all day long. Origi's not going to do that. But yeah, it's kind of mad. I think we will miss him. I am slightly worried about Nunes, not because I think he's not good, but it's because if you are supposed to be a top quality striker, I need you to also bang in the big games when there's the low block. I know it's not all on him, but I need him to make an impression. I don't want it to be a case of we look at him and go, he needs more time. That's what I'm worried about. So
from what I heard from him, he's a confidence guy, like a pure confidence guy. If his confidence is down, he's an erratic football player. I think his touch is always going to be a bit mad. But in terms of like when the Liverpool fans get to him, start chanting his name and all that stuff, he's the kind of that, you know, that South American guy that's just gonna pay it back, like pay it forward, the love and all of that stuff. He's gonna pay it forward. I know this is like an emotional tangent, but I just feel that if you watch Nunez play, like you said, he's always a threat, and that's something we've not seen at Liverpool. Because I agree with you with the Sadio Mane aspect of when he did the Bobby role last season, he did it so well. He did it so well, but he was always coming in deep. Nunez is not going to do that. Nunez is always going to be like over the top, and that's going to hopefully create space for people like Diaz and Salah. But then my basketball question, go on, sorry.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say is though, this is the thing where it could also actually, this is the weird one. So Nunez is definitely going to stretch the game when he plays because he's going to always want to run in behind. Yeah. Here's the thing now: the running in behind is good because you're occupying defenders. This is why we need that goal scoring midfielder, because him occupying defenders leaves that space in behind. That's why I'm hoping with the options that we have right now, we utilize Carvalho, because Carvalho can be that guy. If it's not Carvalho, I'm a little bit worried because there'll be space there, bro. When you're occupying defenders, yeah, let's say all three, we've pinned them back, yeah, because you know, we're going to be aggressive. That leaves space for the midfield. Thiago can dictate all he likes. Fabinho screening. That's why we need that goal scoring midfielder, bro. And I don't want it to go to waste either. That's another thing as well.
Do you think it's going to give more space for people like Trent and Robbo?
Yes, it will.
Because like we saw against the Man City game, Trent had that space and then he did damage. So maybe Trent, maybe we're going to have goal scoring. I don't think Robbo's not a goal scoring fullback, but you never know.
No. You never know. Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
I'm sorry, bro. What was the basketball question? Yeah, you said.
Basketball question. So my thing is, LeBron James is my GOAT. LeBron James is my GOAT. He's the, and I feel like he's the GOAT. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I never grew up watching Michael Jordan. I never grew up watching Michael Jordan.
Okay.
But I watched that series, I banged out the series. It was amazing. Michael Jordan is an absolute G.
Yeah.
However, Michael Jordan was an absolute G when all the other dynasties started to fall apart. And what I mean by this is like people forget Michael Jordan started in the 80s and was doing dirt in the 80s. But when it came to the 90s, Detroit fell off, the Lakers fell off, and Celtics fell off. So he had the era all to himself. And also, Michael Jordan never did anything without Phil Jackson and never did anything without
Pippen.
He's the brother. Pippen, exactly. Never did anything without them. Whereas LeBron James, we're talking about longevity here. We're talking about longevity. LeBron James has, yes, people may say LeBron James joined super teams, and he did. Miami was a super team. But if you look at it from the teams he had to face the Spurs dynasty, and everyone dismisses the Spurs dynasty for some reason. I don't understand why. But as a basketball team, they were superb. Then
100%.
He had to face the Celtic team that actually was decent. And he beat them. He beat them from a young age. And then he's had to deal with the Warriors, who are a fantastic team. Like, they're a fantastic team. And every time he's been competitive throughout those things. And for me, LeBron James has never had an all-time all-star coach on his back. Like, it's not happened.
That's true. He hasn't. That's true. He hasn't an all-time coach. That's true.
And even with the teammates, even if you say, yes, Miami was a super team, D-Wade was on his way down. He was on his way down. And then also, that Cleveland team, we know if Cleveland was fit, if they were fit, Warriors wouldn't have won that first championship. Wouldn't have happened.
Do you know what? I hear what you're saying, because I kind of feel like that as well. So here's the thing. So when it comes, I grew up on MJ, innit? I actually grew up like watching MJ. I remember like him playing the Utah Jazz, and all that. So, and I understand that obviously when they came into, obviously he kind of moved over Magic when Magic was obviously getting a bit older, and Bird, didn't it? Because it was like Magic and Bird era, innit? And then Michael came along. I understand that. But here's the thing about I always find it hard to compare the two, because if you're talking like longevity, then 100% it's LeBron James. Like, it's different though. Michael Jordan took like time out the game, played baseball, came back, and was like, you know, he was okay. He wasn't the same MJ. But what people will always go to is when it mattered most, especially like postseason, like, bro, man went 6 for 6, bro. Like 6 for 6 is crazy, bro. Man didn't even let it go to a game 7. Do you know how mad that is? He was like, nah, bro, we ain't got no games. That's the thing. I think what it is, it's how you perceive the two. I think MJ is maybe, this is a hard one. I think LeBron James is definitely the greatest all-round player, Jordan might be the most fearless player alongside Kobe, like most fearless. Like, I think when it comes to like 9 seconds of a game, if you've got like, say, like they've all got the ball in their hands, like MJ, Kobe, RIP Kobe, and LeBron, I think you're more likely going to choose the other two. Now, there's another debate because they'll also say LeBron James will also play, like he'll play the best play in it. He'll go for the best play, like IQ wise. I think his basketball IQ as well is probably, I don't even want to say it, but he actually might have the best basketball IQ as well, you know.
The best. The best.
He
bro.
might have the best basketball IQ. But then I also feel like he doesn't have that killer instinct. It's so, do you know why it's so hard to decide? Because it's like football, innit? Like, when I say killer instinct, though, the other two, if they've been double teamed, they'll still probably shoot because they still believe they can score, right? LeBron James, his mentality is, yeah, we're still going to win now. What I'll do is, though, is I'll make that play and we'll still win. It just depends how you perceive basketball. Like, how do you perceive? Is it about getting the last shot off, being the guy that takes on with the glory, or is it the guy that like makes that right play? Like, it's hard how you.
I hear you, but even in that last second shot thing, the person who has the most clutches shots in the playoff is LeBron James.
You know why though? Because he's played the most playoff games though, as well. So it kind of correlates. You know what I mean? It kind of correlates. That's why I will say, like, bro, it's mad because both of them are so sick. I don't even like the conversation. I don't like the conversation. But you have to, when it's all said and done, I think that's when we can really give a true answer. Because I'll tell you something from now. If LeBron James gets one more, which we'll be here forever talking about the Lakers, but it's the Lakers. Bro, if he had a decent team, I think he gets another ring. And I actually feel like he'll probably end it with 5. And even though he doesn't get the same amount as Jordan, if he does get 5, I still think there's more of a valid conversation because he would have done it for Cleveland, he would have done it for the Lakers, and done it for Miami. That's 3 different teams, bro. I can't lie to you. Bro, 3 different teams.
Bro, and he'll be top 10 in everything. Top 10 rebound, top 10. And he's going to be number 1 in scoring when everyone said LeBron James is a pass first guy. He's going to be number 1 in scoring.
Yeah.
Number 1 in rebounds, and then top 10 in no, not number 1 in rebounds, but top 10 in rebounds and top 10 in assists.
It'll be top, because it'll be top 10 in points, top 10 in assists, and top 10 in. There's one more category that I think he's in. He might be top 10 for. I'm trying to remember what it is. But yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It is mad. I know some people are saying, there's no conversation. MJ. I understand that because it just depends on how you see basketball, isn't it? It's like
it's a team sport, bro. And that's how I see it.
It is a team sport. But again,
it's hard to be an individual thing.
But a lot of people will say, but it's a team sport, but then it's about the icons within the sport. It's like football. It goes back into football.
Yeah.
Who's the great? Who for you? Who's the GOAT for you in it for football?
Do you know what I mean? Football. Oh, you just asking me now?
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, you'll probably have a different, you'll have a different answer from maybe other people or whatever. That's why you can always. It's always a discussion to be had, bro. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone's saying stat padding don't matter. Nah, come on, people, man. The stat padding thing is mad. Yeah, Michael is a bit of a side. Michael's killer instinct is kind of crazy, though. Michael, but his psyche is different. He's just different from LeBron. Mentally different.
I concede that. I concede that. But look, bro, thank you for having me on. This is my first time. I've been a member for time as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, blessings, brother. As always, brother. Blessings as always, brother.
So good, man.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, man.
Take care, bro. Take care. Right. Let me read out a few of the comments as well. Let me read out a few comments. Let me roll it back. Charles Liverpool. I'm gonna bring on the last caller. Charles Liverpool in a second. It says Jordan over James. A lot of people saying Jordan is clear. Jordan isn't a stats guy. He's an impact guy. Jordan had to beat Utah Jazz. Yeah, facts. He did. Malone and Stockton. Man said teams fell off. Jordan dominated everyone. That's why. That's kind of true. Yeah, it's mad. It is mad. LeBron is better than Jordan, but LeBron is better than Jordan, but Jordan is greater than LeBron. Crazy, man. Jordan is the Maradona of basketball. I don't know. No, I think we're doing a bit disservice to. Might be a bit disservice to kind of Jordan in a weird way because I don't know about that, you know. Who's better, people, Messi or Maradona? Yeah, he's better. Let me ask you like this: he's better. Jordan owned the sports element. LeBron just bagged for himself, no caps. Listen, someone's got and then Natalie says Messi for me. No, bro, I fully hear you, bro. I fully hear you. I fully hear you. Jordan isn't a Maradona of basketball. Jordan is the Messi of basketball. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Los Blancos talk says Kobe will always be my guy. Hey, Kobe, you know, that's another thing I don't like as well. Like Kobe doesn't get the respect that he. In fact, Kobe's even though people respect Kobe 100%, I feel like they respect him more so because obviously he passed, and I hate when people kind of get some of their flowers when they pass. Like give him his flowers when he was there, because even when he finished, like he wasn't really in that conversation of like the GOAT. It was just more like, he reminded you of MJ and he's the closest thing to MJ. But in terms of the GOAT conversation, bro, Kobe different, bro. I can't even lie, like Kobe different, bro. And he's got 5 rings as well. People sleep on that. I know people say he played with Prime Shaq. I hear that. Any Gasol, but still, you got to look at the squad. Man, that Derek Fisher and that. You know, like that. And then Derek Fisher, don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting him, but I don't know, man. Kobe. Listen, Kobe different, man. Kobe different, man. Maradona, the greatest footballer that ever. No, Messi, it wasn't for him. But Theo says Kobe's insane, but only issue was his efficiency. I think Kobe. No, do you know what it is? I think Kobe's efficiency was good. It's just that he just had moments where he would just like he would literally just ISO every play, and it was a bit crazy. Derek Fisher was cold. No, Derek Fisher was good. Don't get me wrong. I think he was good, but I'm not gonna sit here because here's what I say, people. Derek Fisher don't go into the conversation of best all-time point guards, innit? You know, like that. So even though he was good, it's not like man's a legend, in my opinion. Do you know, like that, people? Not an Iverson, you know, like that. So yeah, man, crazy. But right, let me bring on Nilante, who I believe is our last caller.
Yes, right. We telling me, man. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro. How you been, bro?
Yeah, I've been all right, man. A few ups and downs of life, you know what I mean. But just trying to keep my head out and tell you what, I got beef with Drift and Callum because they were keeping me waiting 3 months like a side chick. You get me?
Bro.
Man, they keep me waiting, bro. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. It's all up. It's all up. Anyway, it happens, Everyone's busy. Man's like a side piece, and like I see Siberia saying, "Damn, man!" I'm like me putting my hand up in class, like the teacher, me.
No. Apologies, brother. No, I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him, brother. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all good now. Listen, mate, your show's popping. I mean, obviously, all of us that are on here, we all appreciate you, man. You put the hard work. Plus, obviously, you got family life and stuff like that. So, all appreciate it, man. Just keep the contact. Yeah. I'll try and be brief in it, man, because this is quick. I've got 3 points. I'll be briefly quick. One, again, is going to be the boring conversation about Mane. I just want to say my piece about it and just end the thing. Now, a lot of people, again, there's been mixed reaction by the fan base, and a lot of people be saying about his 18 months this and even Cal, which I don't know. I think I disagree because people need to realize the 2021 season. Yeah, COVID from the start till December, he was on point. People forget he was playing well. It's only those 3 months after that, from what was it, January to April, he was out of touch. His form was gone, and then by the end he picked it up. So I don't get these people. 2021 season he was trash, and then and then his last season with him again, people were saying, oh, he can't play in the left wing. Oh, he's declined. Yeah, he did, but I can remind you 2 games: Spurs, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, when he's playing on the left wing and he's burning man on the touchline. If you remember those games there, especially
there was a few games. Yeah, no, you're right. There was a few games. There was.
I think when all due respect to our fan base, some of them need to get their head straight. You know what I mean, in terms of money, and not say, he was declined. So he weren't that. And at the end of it, yes, he changed his role. But I mean, oh no, before that, before Diaz came, he was having a good season. Yes, he's finishing his touches, but he was still birdie man. But people sleep on him. And in terms of him as a player, I think we're missing. I mean, again, like you, I'm a bit not 100% with Nunes. I wasn't happy, to be fair, but again, we're here to be proved wrong. So I'm an honest guy here to be proved wrong. But again, I think people really need to deep Mane and what he contributed, because I watched him. I went to a couple of games last season, and the movement and the space he creates is very underrated. But people
because he
sleep
got
on that.
presence, bro. Mane's got, do you know what it is? Mane's got fear factor, bro. It takes a lot for any player to have fear factor. That means to say that you've been doing it for such a long time that everyone knows that when you step on the pitch, it's a problem. Like that, bro. Like Mane's got that fear factor. Him and Salah both have it, bro. I'd arguably say, if you ask defenders, and this is just me, I think a lot, because even the pundits will say it's weird. Like Salah will get you goals, but in terms of that fear factor, like if someone's unplayable on their day, I'm not gonna lie, Mane is an absolute menace, bro. It's a menace.
Yeah, Matt, he is. And I think one thing I prefer Mane over Salah, but one thing I will give Salah, that he's improved his all-round gameplay with the assist and link up he has. So both of them do damage, and I've seen them live, and especially Mane, he draws 2-3 man out, and he's just, like you said, he's so robust. He keeps going. Even if he's having a stinker, he's there. And and I think people forget with Salah and Mane, none of them were out and out natural number 9s, so they're going to miss chances. But they create, but they still bang in, and it's unprecedented. But I think people forget that. They get too gassed over, oh, he's missed that, he's missed this. Yes, but none of them are number 9s. So it's going to happen. It is going to happen. You know what I mean? So
agree, bro. Agree. Facts.
Yeah. In fact, that's my point on that. My second point is about our number 8, Matt. You know what I'm talking about. Our number 8, Matt, Naby Deco Keita. Remember, yes, Matt, our number 8, which gets slandered. Matt, we're riding hard for that man. But you see, and I think people, again, with Keita, people say, oh, he's been poor. But I think people need to remember, when Keita first came to the club, when the man was having run of games, he had more good games than bad games. I think people forget that. Yes, he's had a few 2 stinkers, but when he's had running games, I mean, he's had good games, like 18-19 season near the end of March, when he started well. Then he was bit part injury here and there. He had them running games up to the Barcelona game. He was on fire. He was on smoke. But people, again, and that's the problem. People forget that. And last season, agreed, he wasn't his best season. He was a good season. So again, with Naby, when you see give him the running games, he's on smoke. But I think, again, people are getting too hyped up into the injuries and stuff like that, or he's poor. But again, it's up to Klopp. If he wants to sell him, I mean, same with you, then fair enough. If we're going to get an upgrade, then so beans, bye-bye Naby. But again, people again sleeping on him. And then just my last point, Matt, just to wrap this up. I'm going to go back in the day, as I do. So who's the better defender, Matthias Sammer or Fernando Couto? And I leave it there, my friend.
Sammer versus who? Sorry again.
Fernando Couto, the Portuguese defender. He used to play for Porto.
Yes.
Oh my days. Sweeper movement. So yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'll end it there.
Brother, love as always, bro.
Yeah, as always, Matt. Salute to you. Send my best wishes to Cal on his belated birthday, and Matt, keep on doing your thing. Much love. Peace out.
Appreciate that, brother. Stay blessed, man.
Yeah, you too, Matt.
Easy,
nice
bro.
one. Easy.
Right, big up Nalante. So, listen, I understand it. I think Mane was getting way too much disrespect. I think what I said about him, and even what Cal said about him, was he's tired, and at that point he wasn't an automatic starter when he was having that bad form. Not once me and Cal said he should be sold ever. I've kept the same thing with Mane, and obviously he improved, and we were like, he's back. Do you know what I mean? But I think when he was going through that bad patch of form after he had COVID, it's crazy because people were literally saying he's done and dusted. And even now, some people are saying, oh, he's done. I find that kind of crazy still. I find it's kind of mad. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. I don't know, man. I just feel like we should just be appreciated, man. And we'll probably see it this season, you know. Hopefully it's not to our judgment, but there will be times you might not say it out loud, but in your head you might be thinking, if we still have Mane, you know, this brother's clutch. But hopefully it doesn't even come to that, because the new players are playing so well that to a degree, those thoughts go to the back of our minds. You know what I mean? Delante was also talking about Naby Keita. Yeah. Bro, this brother gets so much slander. It's mad. It's actually crazy. I think he gets slander because he was brought in to be the be all or end all, innit? Like, he was brought in to kind of like change how we play. I think he started off very, very well, and then he got injured, and I think that really derailed him. But then he came back, and then he seemed alright. And you know what I mean? Like, he kept on picking up them injuries. Not only that as well, like, he couldn't get a run of games because of his injuries. So yeah, like it's gonna be peak. Like, if that happens for you, you're not gonna be able to do much. You won't be able to. What he has done though is this, though, people. When he does play, yeah, he does graft, and I think he's done well. Remember, guys, just as like see, Jamrock, no, man, he gets standard because he's inconsistent. Jamrock, I disagree, because in some of our best games last season, people were saying that our best midfield was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jamrock. Well, people are not saying Naby Keita, Fabinho, and Thiago is our best midfield three people. Were we not saying that? Were we not? Was it just me? I swear I didn't make this up. I swear I did not make our NFT midfield. I swear not, because when it came to our best midfielders and Henderson, remember, people even forget, so Henderson went for a little bit of a bad patch last season. Yeah, Naby Keita kind of stepped up, and he was the guy that actually was playing well. I don't know, it's kind of mad. But then as soon as he has one bad game, people want to say he's there, but then they want to give people a hell of a lot more time, because they talk about what they've done in the past and what they mean to the club. Well, we're supposed to move forward at the same time though as well, people. Do you know, like that? I just think you just got support man while he's here, innit? It's kind of mad, isn't it? See, someone said, nah, mate, it was Henderson, Fab, and I know it is getting a bit boring now, the Keita thing. It is getting a bit mad still. It is getting a bit mad. It's like, do you know what I will say, people? Just support man while he's wearing the shirt, innit? You know, like that. Like, let's not do them witch hunt for players because you might not necessarily like them. You don't have to necessarily, like, you know what I mean? Like, just support the player, innit? Man ain't got a butcher man every time, because people just need to give man his flowers, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of mad. It's kind of mad. I think Kopish, Matt. What's this? What John was saying, Matt, I agree that other fans give their favorites a lot more leeway. Yeah, yeah, they do. I think, yeah, they do, Jam. I think what it is as well, I think it's just natural, in it. Like, when you have, and even I can do it at times, everyone can do it. I think when you want someone to do well, you give them a bit more leeway. However, I've always been consistent with Naby Keita. I have said this before, and I'll say it one more time. If we was to get an upgrade, remember when we were in for Tchouaméni, Jamrock, earlier on in the summer, and I thought we had a good chance of getting him. Bro, I said, if we get Tchouaméni and Naby Keita's got to go, I'm cool with it, because it's an upgrade, innit? It makes sense, innit? It makes sense. Try something else. So yeah, man, people can't sit here and say, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Chainsaw says, we win in a double regardless. All the players will get the flowers. Yeah, no, I hear that, bro. I hear that, bro. Let me quickly just do this 1 second, people. But yeah, man, I don't know, like the whole Naby thing's kind of mad. We'll leave that Naby thing there. What's it? Naby should be 5th choice. Tchouaméni would have changed everything. Yeah, Tchouaméni would have changed everything. Facts, he would have. Standard Master says Ox, DJ. Oh my days, all the abbreviations, you know. All right, so Ox, who's DJ? I can't even remember. Curtis Jones. What's that? Costa? Is that Costas? Oh, Ibu, Ramsey, all injured. Yeah, I know, they're all injured. All injured. What's this? I know, bro, I know. Shaka says stat padding super teams, no? I'm trying to think what's that regarding to? Was that regarding the NBA thing? Stat padding super teams. I'm trying to think. I think that might have been still. Big up yourself, Shaka. Chainsaw, great show, Matt. Big up the chat too. Nah, blessings to everyone that's joined, man. Trust me. It was just me and my ones today, but you know what time it is. We do this thing. Oh, Jota, Matt. Yes, Diogo Jota. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't even think about Jota. It's true though. We got them injuries, you know. We got them injuries. Still, I can't lie. We got them injuries. Yeah, Jota and Ibu. Yeah. I read it. Yeah, I couldn't think of the Jota one for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, people, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. A nice bit of a short show today. But listen, it's a bit of a different show today, isn't it? It's just more about how's everyone kind of feeling as well. Like before tomorrow, obviously, it's the curtain call today, obviously, with Palace and Arsenal. Who's winning that, people? Who's winning that? Put that in the chat now. Who's winning that? Smash that like button as well. Oh, yes. Fernando Couto or Sama, innit? If it Sama played for Bayern Munich, if I'm not mistaken, innit? It might be Sama still, but Couto was different though. I think I might go Matthias Sama, you know. Yeah, Ninansi, I might go Sama, just ever so. I might go Sama. Palace, Arsenal. Yeah, what's everyone saying? What's everyone saying about tonight though? What are we saying about the Arsenal? But someone's put Palace 3, Arsenal 1. Rotted draw. View on Martin Tyler's comment. I haven't seen Martin Tyler's comment. What? You'll have to get me up to speed on that. 1-1. A lot of people saying 1-1. Inanto says 1-1. Maradon says 1-1. Ali says Arsenal. Bayesian says Gunners. The Gooners. 2-1 Palace. Jesus better bang after Arsenal gas. I don't understand how Arsenal will sniff top 4. Oh, about Hillsborough. What? Hillsborough? I'll have to look into that. I don't want to talk about something I haven't read. So if anything, bro, I'll look into that and then maybe talk about that either tomorrow or Monday. Tyler was talking about Hillsborough and Hugan. What's this? I need to read that. I need to go and look at that, man. That's disrespectful. Raw, big up Matt. Caught me sleeping. No, apologies a bit. We had to do it a bit early today, my brother. Apologies, man. It was just me today. Bayesian Pops, I must have. Yeah, it's kind of mad still. That is kind of mad if that's the case. Like, that's crazy. Arsenal 3-0. I think Arsenal will win, you know. I think they'll win still. I think Arsenal win 2-0. I think Saka and Jesus score still. I think they do. For those that haven't already, make sure you join the Fantasy League. You can see the thing there below running across the screen. Make sure you join that. Yeah, it's about 4 hours to go now, isn't it? All right, Premier League is back, baby. And the Martin Tyler thing, yeah, man, I need to look into that because I can't, like, I haven't seen it. So it's kind of like you're just telling me what's happened, innit? So I need to read it and see where I've gone. But that's crazy if that's the case. But yeah, people, listen, apologies I couldn't make the show any longer today. Love, as always, to everyone that's joined, man. Listen, smash that like button. Like I said before, even if it's just a one-man show, smash the like button. It was Cal's birthday yesterday. It's my birthday on Sunday. We're playing tomorrow. The Premier League starts back today. I cannot wait, people. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Listen, like I said already, smash the like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow, obviously, for the watch-along, man. You want to say bye, Carrie, to everyone? Bye. Say bye to everyone. Bye-bye. All right, cool. Look, man, just wanted to get on the show, you know, people. Trust me. Now he's run off after he said he's one little bye. Listen, in fact, before we go, actually, I know people are gonna say I'm pissing in the wind or whatever. Yeah, one sec, Carl. All right. Okay. Little man's telling me about his sister, you know. Big respect for that. But yeah, before I go, I know, son. I know. Before I go, listen, people. This is one thing I've got to do. You know, people say I love to piss in the wind. This is to our rivals.
Come them big in your mama. You suck your mama. I'm ready to run down your blood clot and gunshot you in this. On the blood clot, see up there, son, another yard there. And my gun that. What? Me have plan soon in a pussy. Me have wicked plan soon in a...
Listen, that's what we say to our rivals. You know them ones there like that? You must be mad if you think you're going to take the crown from us this season. All right, rivals, one more time. You know what vibe we're on? Iron Man vibe. You know what vibe we're on today, people? People, it's love. I'm out. It's man like man. I'll see you again tomorrow, people. Love. Bye. You going to say bye again? Bye-bye. Say bye, people. Bye-bye, people. I'm out, people. Love.